What is up, guys? Lee Mawson here, ELU Athletics, and I have a special guest, Miss Jenny Patterson, who has just completed her full Ironman. And today she wants to go over a little bit of pull-ups. And then she's also gonna take us through a really good RAM workout, which I'm a newbie at, I have no idea.
I am excited to be here today with Lee. We're gonna, hopefully I'll learn some new tips with pull-ups and maybe some things I can take away and even help my clients. And then we're gonna go over a RAM workout.
Whoop, whoop, let's go. All right, guys, so a pull-up, a lot of people really struggle with the actual scap strength. It's actually two separate movements. So I'm gonna demonstrate what I'm talking about. In your shoulder blade, this is the first movement to a pull-up. Just like that. So the first thing I'm gonna have Jenny do is actually work her shoulder blades, this, and it's called that scap depression. And you see that you can really get that lat going here, just like that. That's what I actually want you to work on this first one. So hop up there, pull those scaps down. Nice. All right, and look, so when Jenny comes down, Jenny's super beast, all right? And she's got a super strong lat, so she wants to get some more pull-ups, and all she's got to do is really just learn a couple technical things. Just get that passive hang and then pull straight down. That's actually called a scapular depression. That is the first step to hitting a pull-up just like that. All right, that is tip number one. And Jenny, if you want to relax, you can chill. How'd that feel?
Good.
Feels good. And then I actually recommend people to learn a chin-up and get really good at chin-ups before pull-ups. And chin-ups, or your palms are facing you here versus there. And it's easier because you can use your bicep. That's a big muscle. That's a really, really big muscle. You get a lot more bicep activation, and women like biceps, and you know, it's gonna help no matter what, right?
Yeah.
So if you're wanting to learn your pull-ups, I recommend cluster sets of eccentrics, and that's gonna be 1, 2, 3 of reps back to back to back, and that is your full set. So Jenny is gonna do she's gonna jump up there, head above the bar, and then she's gonna hit a 3-second eccentric, and that's one, and then she's gotta hop right back up there and do it again, and she's gonna do 3 of those, and then that's gonna make up 1 set.
Regular
Follow
pull-ups
that.
would come down, not regular, right?
Yeah. Do you want me to help
No,
you get
I
up
got it.
there?
No, I got it.
Okay. Get all the way up. Now, this is the cluster set, 3-second eccentrics. So go ahead and start coming down. It's gonna be 3, 2, even, see, she's such a beast. She really could do like 10-second eccentrics. And then all the way to the full passive hang. And then that would be 1. And now she's got to do 2 more just like that. And then she can relax, and that would be 1 set. So if you can hit 7 to 10 seconds of a cluster set, then you should be able to do 1 pull-up. A couple other exercises that are gonna help you get that pull-up is a bent arm chin hang. And what you wanna do is get your chin above the bar, and you just wanna hold. Now, while you're in this hold, scaps are down. You wanna get that lat. Bam, you guys can see that lat get going. It's also gonna be a little bit of pec. When the scap's down, that's where you wanna be, and you guys are gonna hold that. And I always recommend holds of 16 to 20 seconds when you first start. A 4-second isometric hold is equivalent to 1 rep. So you do the math, you're gonna hit 5 reps. That's gonna be a 25-second hold. And then the next one is a bent 90 hold, maintaining that scap depression. So it's the same thing as here, except now you're here. And you guys can see that I have this down and this kind of this upward rotation of my scap to really lock that in. It's the same thing, it's another isometric hold. And if all else fails, guys, you're really struggling and you're just a true beginner, jump pull-ups are gonna be the best, all right? like so. I'm not a huge fan of resistance bands because the bands, they don't really work as much as you think they do. And surprisingly, I've worked with people back in the day working the bands, working this forever. We never got pull-ups, and it wasn't until we started hitting these eccentrics, these isometric holds, and just stay consistent with it, we finally would get our pull-ups. All right, Jenny, let's try these. Now, as you guys can see, Jenny's scaps are down. She's not like this. This is super weak. When her shoulder blades are elevated, there's no lats. You can't use your lats. Scaps got to be down. Now, let's see if Jenny can hold a bent 90. A little lower. There, just like that. You guys can see perfect. She's got that upward rotation of the shoulder blade. Her lats are engaged. Jenny's crushing it. Such a beast. Just finished her Ironman, full Ironman Chattanooga, and was this close to going to Kona, and she's only done it once.
Yep.
Now, she's gonna sit there and hold forever. I didn't even tell you to stop.
I was like, I gotta get down now.
Yeah. All right, and guys, that's it. That is it for the pull-ups. Keep it simple. Work these centrics, work the cluster sets of the 3 seconds to start, then get up to the 7 to 10 seconds, and you'll be able to hit your first pull-up if you're putting your scaps in the correct spot. You can work your bent arm chin hang for X amount of time. What's gonna be best for you, remember 4 seconds is equal to 1 rep. And then you can work your bent 90 hang. And then of course, if you're really struggling, work the jump pull-ups.
Okay, so Lee and I are gonna do 10 ram burpees for you, so you can watch us demonstrate. Make sure you're breathing through this exercise.
Ha!
Yeah!
Nice work.
Okay, so you're gonna come down, you're gonna pop back like you're in a plank, come down to a push-up. You can almost just let your chest hit, then pop up. Make sure you're keeping your core engaged, tight, breathing, and press up, head through, and then come down. And you'll roll with it.
And that's a burpee with a ram burpee?
Yep, ram burpee. And you have to do 15 of these in a race.
Damn.
So back about these rams, these are one piece of equipment that you can own, that you can do strength training. It can build lean muscle, and you can get your heart rate elevated, and just a full body workout. And if you're interested in these, you can reach me at jennypfit.com or jennypfit on Instagram, and I will be glad to share with you and get you a ram. Okay, now I'm going to demonstrate the palm grip forward lunge. You grab with your hands here, you're gonna work on your grip strength. Lunge forward, triceps, core tight, butt down in the back, alternate legs, and breathe. All right, okay, Lee and I are gonna go with our palm grip and go. I know.
That's surprisingly a lot of pec.
All right, the next exercise is the kneeling wood chops. It really gets the back, the shoulders, even the core. So you're kneeling, you're gonna press and really press up with that bottom arm, and then back down, keeping that core engaged and breathing. We'll go both sides.
All right, here we go.
So let's go.
I like those a lot.
I'm telling you, it's that cooling too, you know?
Yeah, I like that.
The last exercise I have for you is the curtsy lunge. This really targets that outside glute, the problem area for us women. So you're gonna curtsy and then back. You can stay on this one leg Usually we'll stay on this leg for 30 seconds and then roll to the next leg. Or you can alternate. Yeah. Ram strong.
And the last thing I want to talk about is the fastest and healthiest way that you can burn fat, build muscle, and reach your peak physique within 4 months or less. So we have gone over how to do a pull-up, how to get your very first pull-up, a couple sets and techniques and strategies that you can use for that. And then Jenny taught us the RAM, which is a really cool piece of equipment that I love. I'm now in love with that. And the last thing I want to talk about are some nutrition tips for you. So the best way to burn fat fast is to intermittent fast. And a lot of people don't know what it is. It's very confusing. All intermittent fasting is not eating for 12 hours. And the reason it is 12 hours is because it takes 10 to 12 hours for your liver to deplete all the glycogen. And then you have a metabolic switch and you'll start burning fat. And that is the case where people have metabolic syndrome. They actually can never switch over to burn fat, and that is why intermittent fasting is key if that's what you want to do.
So to add on to what Lee has said, I am an advocate of intermittent fasting. I actually usually do my first workout of the morning on a fasted stomach. The only time that I say that I eat anytime before doing exercise, if I'm going to do endurance training, so if I'm going to be out for long periods of time, like riding my bike or running, then I will do a breakfast that actually gives me some good carbs, and just because I feel like it fuels the body with the glycogen that you are needing.
Now, we can't just intermittent fast and then in our 12-hour window still eat shit. We still need to know how much we're eating. So it's a very simple equation. If you need to lose between 10 to 20 pounds of fat, all you need to do is multiply your body weight times 15. That is it. So I weigh 190 pounds times 15. That means my daily caloric intake is 2,850. That is my maintenance. So subtract whatever your number is by 400, and that is the daily calories you need to eat every single day. That's a healthy, sustainable weight loss. And if you guys do that, on top of eating adequate protein, multiply your body weight times 0.8, and that is how many grams of protein you need to eat every single day. So if you get your calories in, you have it dialed in, you get your protein dialed in, and then you're doing resistance training most of the time and actually trying to build some muscle, then you will target fat loss. And it really is that simple. All right, guys, this is Elu Athletics, and thank you, Miss Jenny. This is a gift from me to you. It's a hat. Jenny loves hats, and I knew that. Have fun, and thank you for being a guest on the channel.
Awesome, I loved it.
All right, guys, I hope this video is bringing you some awesome value. And if you are having fun enjoying this time with me and Miss Jenny, I put out these videos every single week. So go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, comment down below on any questions that you have. I love my subscribers. I love my community. Comment down below, like the channel, and let's burn fat, build muscle, and live a healthy life.